Bass fishing can be hard at times. Yesterday was like that for me. The conditions forced me to go ultra finesse, and this little guy found its way on the end of the line again. But then something happened, and I actually listened to what the fish were telling me for once. Most of us have had that moment when we are reeling in our lure quickly at the end of a cast, and a bass comes darting out after it. That's not unusual. That strong reaction to a fast-moving lure draws fish out. But no matter what, it seemed like the only thing that would get bit was this little Ned Rig, or what I was fishing was the jig rig, but essentially the same thing. Well, it was getting to the point where any bites were welcome. I needed to start eliminating water and find some spots that fish were using at that particular moment. Now, we have talked about before on this channel how powerful a nice slow swim can be with a Ned Rig at the end of your presentation. Gliding the lure back looks so much like a minnow, but a slow swim wasn't working either. Well, instead of trying to force feed the fish what I wanted to do, I decided to use this reaction instinct to my advantage with these tiny finesse lures. Well, on this particular day, it was the little bass that were chasing like this. But since the conditions were so hard, I decided to use these small fish as indicators to where other bass may be hanging out. Even though a huge bass is likely not with those small ones, I was hoping to upgrade my catch at least a little. And at this point, instead of giving up and getting back into the air conditioning, I decided to look at this as a challenge. You ever had a day like that? So at the end of each presentation, when I was done fishing the Ned Rig like normal, I deliberately reeled it back as fast as I could every time. You can see from this footage here, if a bass was sitting somewhere and this lure darted by, how they may react to it. It does look like a little bait fish trying to escape something. And the crazy thing is, when reeling very fast with a spinning reel, the rod naturally bounces around and adds a lot of random darting action to the lure. And when I drew a little bass out, my hope was it would reveal a key spot some better fish could be found using. Then I would cast back in there multiple times and fish the jig rig or Ned Rig carefully and more deliberately like we would expect. It helped me to eliminate a lot of unproductive water, and it didn't take long, and I started catching better fish. Nothing huge, but I felt satisfied things were improving. And sometimes it's those types of moments that we can then stick into our memories and pull out again in the future. That's what makes fishing so fun. Share some of your favorite memories of doing something you normally wouldn't down below. I look forward to reading them. And hey, if you would like to watch a video that shows the type of structure that I've really started to gravitate towards when the bite is tough, when I really want to try to find some active fish, go ahead and check this video out right here. And make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.